couldn't finish my food, even if it was tiny. So yeah, I was surviving on cucumbers. I went, while I was writing the first chunk of the text, I went to the shop, and that was fuck, like how early, like when did that burnout even start? This is a symptom that, like, I've seen it. So I would be standing there in the shop and I'm looking at stuff, at the food that I know that I need to eat, but I have no feels towards any of it. I cannot choose because I'm completely indifferent to all of that. So yeah, I would just, and also maybe a bit averse, so like to like any kind of taste. So that's why cucumbers, because they're basically like green water or something. So yeah, I wrote the first text, which was about 30,000 words within 4 days. And then I just went on and on and on. I was passing my final exams at the university at the moment. I think, not the final exams, yeah, we had the final exams in the winter, but it was kind of like so there was the last time when we had lectures and we had to finish all the subjects there, and then there would be like a big exam for like 3 main things and the paper that I had to write. Oh crap. Yeah, so I'm doing lectures, also I'm working, I still need to work. I'm writing this text like crazy. I'm like this. I'm like very like high emotional kind of level. Just like not a roller coaster, because it's like a rocket just flying into space and going. And then it gets better. I translate the text because I wrote it in English and I decided to translate it into my native language, and I posted on a website for texts, and my narcissistic ex-friend decides to become friends with me because he likes my text so much. Oh crap. So now I also have an NPD personality, completely deranged. Like now I know that is a completely deranged, delusional, just out of touch with reality, like creature, which I will have to talk to also, like I have to talk about it also. So I have that in my life, and it's latching onto me, and I'm also latching onto it because, like, oh, we're friends. The job starts doing the thing. My partner fucking like do polyamory, but don't do polyamory. Polyamory is a way to like get abused from all directions, from like by everyone. So my partner, we're all partners. So my partner with whom we're trying to build a house, I guess he's jealous. He's unhappy about the text. He's unhappy about my new friend. We're chatting and I'm chatting all the time, like, I don't know how many hours a day I had. Yeah, let's add sleep deprivation to that. How do you become a writer? Well, first of all, you need to be a miserable child. So So he's not happy about the text, he's not happy about the friend. He's not happy about my mental state that is declining because of the job. I'm very anxious. I have some money left after buying the plot of land and after buying some materials for building the house, but I understand that I'm losing money and it's not gonna work. I'm trying to keep up because I still need to eat every month, but I'm not able to collect more money, to save more money to put into the house. So I'm like, I will not be able to do it. And he's not supporting me with this job, with the situation with the job. He's behaving like a cunt. I just remembered I'm trying to look for something, for some kind of other job, and because I have almost gotten a teaching degree, and because I speak English, I'm like, okay, let me try that. And I've been already tutoring for many years at that point, but 1 or 2 students, something like this. I mean, 1 or 2 students. Not over the years, but maybe at any given time I would have maybe 1 or 2 students, additional income. So I'm trying to talk to local English schools or something. And then I go to one and I'm talking to the owner, and I tell her I need some income. I cannot do much. But I want to have to take some lessons, I want to give some lessons. She says, yeah, I have children now, so we can do that. The school is very nearby, so it's good. But then, I don't know what's in people's brains. She's like, well, actually, I'm looking for a person who's gonna take all my responsibilities off of my shoulders and we also teaching children how to read fast, and we're doing speech therapies and whatever we are trying, because I want to develop this, and also I need someone to work with the papers because I cannot. You should do I want you to do it for the same pay, yeah, obviously. And I'm like, I've just fucking told you I cannot do much. I've told you I'm not feeling well. I'm in a very bad situation. I can only do the classes, teaching something that I know how to teach, that I'm a professional in. So I talk to this crazy woman. I go out of there and I'm like, crap. So then I talk to my partner about it, and he's like, yeah, you should do that. Well, she is offering you something and you're in such a shit place and you're not taking it, you're entitled cunt. Yeah. That was fun. And the other thing is, with the house, I realized that we're actually in very different situations. So I'm far away from my family, which is good, but I'm renting. He lives in a giant house, which he lends many rooms, he lends many rooms to people. And this house belongs on paper to his parents. And there is some tension between him and his parents, and he's like, oh, I told him to die, I told him to die many times. And I'm like, yeah, me too, let's be friends because of that. But then ooh, they're buying him a car, and like he's not homeless. I realized that he's in an entirely different situation than I am, and he doesn't need that fucking house. And all of the conversation that we have about this house, like, I'm just like begging that, can I have like a house? Can I have a room, a kitchen, and a bathroom in like in some kind of working condition where I can live? And he's like, oh, we should put up a swimming pool, and we should like, it's gonna be fun to have. Oh. So I understand that we're on completely different levels, and he's just so detached from my situation and very emotionally unstable and very upset that I don't want to invest into his swimming pool, the money that I don't have anymore. And also, like, I'm not coming to the place where the construction is going on every day. I'm studying, I'm trying to work, I'm writing my text, I'm having these, I'm losing, yeah, like I'm first of all, I'm losing the job that is paying for this shit, and I will not be able to find a job like that. Like, this is a very atypical level kind of like of money. I will not be able to do this. And he's just not getting it. Like, yeah, well, you should come and hang out here with me and like the other people. And when I do, they start cracking jokes at my expense. My narcissistic ex-friend is just, yeah, the first few months is just, yeah, we're like, we're so together with everything, just like, but I am like, I'm very weak, I'm poor, and I need stuff. So I also have this individual that is about 1,500 kilometers away from me, so troubled. So like the life has been so unfair on him. This video is gonna be long, and he's so disabled. He cannot work, and he cannot walk, and he cannot move, and he can just eat and get shit. And scream at you when he doesn't get shit. Oh God. But we're friends, you know? We are friends. Like I'm friends with my partner. We might have a house. Like, oh yeah, we're friends too. I'm like, oh crap, like this guy is in a terrible situation. Yeah, like he cannot walk, but then he can, but okay, he cannot walk and he cannot work because his mother and some other guy is feeding him and like working instead of him, but he has to be here. Like I feel so bad and I faint. I had a problem with my narcissistic ex-friend that I'm autistic. I don't understand lying, but I know that lying exists, and I know that that is an NPD personality, like, and I know they lie, but I cannot, like, I will not be able to figure out what could have been the lies, and the possibilities are insane. But anyway, I feel also that, so like now I have a friend and we're friends, we're in this together, like it's army buddies. When I have a friend, I'm like, yeah, we're, you know, army kind of, like war kind of thing. We're gonna support each other, we're there for each other. And he's so poor and so miserable and so everything, and so like everything is so unfair. So, oh, okay, I need to help my body out. My body starts in about 2, I think. Yeah, so like around the first visit that I paid him, he starts exhibiting the abuse. He just starts driving me insane with like, so unfair. Everyone around me always likes sci-fi and I don't like sci-fi. Why do people like sci-fi? And like 5 hours of explaining to a grown-ass individual why people might like sci-fi, and him finding fault in everything, and me being dumb and not actually realizing he's talking mostly to me. Like, he's not mostly, he's talking to me, there is no one else in there. So it's my liking of sci-fis that is, yeah, not, that is a problem there. So yeah, these long-ass, tedious, torturous conversations, and then the screaming that you encounter there, and just the behavior that is like, yeah, just get shit, and like whatever, like being ignored, and all the other delightful things. And this poor and like misunderstood individual shitting on everyone, and me trying, like, dude, but come on, like, you said you're so marginalized yourself, why are you doing that? And like, oh god. Yeah, so these kind of conversations, long, hours upon hours. I quit my job and I found another job at an English school. And I just I mean, I think that that lady who was running the school, she would also qualify for like narcissism. Maybe not NPD, but like very high level narcissism, because she is just a very shitty boss. Very controlling, very emotionally unstable, like very selfish, very manipulative. The pace shit. The school is fucking far away and I cannot even get there. And my partner with the house, he offers me to drive me there every morning, but then he just like, he wouldn't stop starting arguments with me. It's like 7 in the morning and he starts discussing like politics, very charged subjects, and like, don't you dare like disagree with him. So yeah, instead I take a bus that like takes about more than an hour to get there, and then I walk to like 1 hour and a half of just, what is it called, transit, to get to the place. And I'm working at this school with children. Some of them are trying to bully me. Cool, the boss. it just goes on from there. Like I want to say, and then it happens, but no, it's happening throughout this whole, my burnout is happening throughout this whole situation. Then COVID happens. I withdraw from our project with my partner with the house, with a big fucking scandal. But I'm like, whatever, take everything. I'm like, I think I have about, like, at that point it was $2,000 I think left. I'm like, no, I'm not giving it a dime to the project anymore. Like, you can keep everything, whatever. If you want, you can give me my share like 10 years later. Fuck it, I'm just not doing it anymore. My crazy boss starts, with the help of the children who are trying to bully me, like, and then it's like a crazy campaign against me for about $2, I think, that I possibly, like, that I didn't, like, I know I didn't, but whatever. So there is this, you left early, the children are saying that, I don't remember that well, but they do, so I'm gonna take the $2. So yeah, all of that, and all the while, yeah, my narcissistic ex-friend goes completely crazy because of COVID. He's sitting at home without ever going out. The same, and that guy went to the office back then for a few times. I'm gonna die! We're all gonna die! Especially we, but especially me. Because, like, other people, when they get sick, it's okay, but when I get sick, I get sick! So that as well, yeah. And I'm like, I barely have any money. Like, the things that I earn are about, like, so I have money for my rent. And basically I have some money for my food, but I kind of control the amount. Sometimes I get a bit more, so I can go visit my narcissistic ex-friend, like take the train. It sucks. But it's very kind of like this. And it just, it crushes me completely, because I have always wanted to get away from my fucking family. Let me just pause.